Safe Harbor is a nonprofit organization that helps people who are in a crisis. Safe Harbor offers counseling, shelter, and a crisis line that is open 24/7 for victims that are being violated by their partners. Beyond helping just victims, the organization reached out to provide educational facts to the communities within their area on this sensitive subject. The organization has 8 service programs that contributes to the victims of domestic violence and their children. Let's hear how the programs work. Claire Bennett is the director from Safe Harbor.
Short-term crisis shelter. It's about a 60-day long program. We have community counseling and then orders of protection assistance here in Greenville County, where that would protect the victim from being contacted by her abuser for 6 months to 1 year. We also provide some educational services to Greenville County and all of our counties actually, in the schools and also in churches and community groups.
The Ray Rice incident brought a light to domestic violence. We asked Claire if there had been an increase in people seeking help from their organization.
We have actually. We've had a lot more calls to our crisis line, and we've had a lot more people talking about domestic violence. I think that's been the biggest difference that we've noticed is it's a conversation piece now, and it's everywhere. I mean, you can't go online on Facebook or any social media without seeing some reference to Ray Rice or domestic violence or the NFL's response. So I think it's brought a lot of attention to the subject and caused people to talk about it and care about it more. I think the biggest thing is talking about it and letting the people around you know that it's safe to ask for help, and asking the people around you if they are okay, if they're in a safe relationship, and helping them to find the resources that are available across our state, whether you're in Greenville County or Spartanburg or wherever.
We also spoke with an anonymous victim that has been involved with domestic violence and survived.
I started noticing the relationship was abusive when I started feeling isolated from my friends and family. So it was more like he was the only person I could go to, and I had nowhere else to go to, so I was really lonely. Several times, after several violent phases, I tried to leave him, but I just kept going back. I felt like the police did not take me serious because of the fact that I kept going back. I felt like when I was talking, no one was listening to me, and so if that was coming from the people surrounding me, then the cops weren't listening to me
USC Upstate
either.
recently held a conference discussing domestic abuse. Patricia Stevens spoke about losing her sister to an abusive partner. The abuse affected her entire family.
Ever saw any marks on my sister whatsoever. For the last couple of years, she became somewhat isolated from the family. We lived across the street from each other and had lived across the street from each other for many years. We had what I thought was a wonderful, normal brother-in-law.
Now back to Tyrell Williams in the studio.